This list that we're about to give you is a list of things we saw you guys complaining about that we are about to complain about.
And I just want to, drop small thing for Davido. I know you said that Detty December was not that dirty. Are you sure it's not because you are married now? You now
Oh
did real
God.
marriage
Oh.
now.
Hi everyone, welcome to Bands and Beyond. My name is Adesea, also known as Beebles, and this is my very good friend, Beeps. If you say hi.
Hello. Hello.
We have missed you guys. We honestly have. We honestly have. This is one of our first videos for 2026. So if you're seeing this, I hope it's still a good time to say Happy New Year. If it's not a good time to say Happy, it doesn't matter. Happy New Year, okay? This one is a short and sweet video. There's a video on our channel about Detty December, and I think was it like a guide for Detty December? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. But there's a Detty December
guide.
video. Okay, there's a Detty December video on our channel. Please go back and watch that, then come back for this one, because this one is sort of like, all the things that we're saying that you guys are saying about Detty December after, going for Detty December. We did not go because, we're just not there yet in our lives. Emotionally, we're just not there yet. We don't want a situation where we go, they don't allow us to come back. Because we're too valuable, okay? Because we're too valuable. No. Anyways, but a good number of people went to Lagos for Detty December this year. I think the whole Detty December PR has really taken off. It has really taken off. And every year when I think, I'm like, okay, this year it's not gonna be all that. It's not gonna be all that. Somehow it becomes even a bit more. Anyways, but these are just like a few things. Okay, this list that we're about to give you is a list of things we saw you guys complaining about that we are about to complain about. This is a complaint about your complaint, basically. So, the first one, a good number of people were complaining about, just the general, coming back home for the December. Those that were coming back, those that were, the IJGBs that were actively participating in it, and the people that already live in Lagos and other parts of Nigeria that had to receive all these people, I guess. And my thing with that is, I feel like there's enough, especially if you're online. When I say online, I mean social media. There is like enough content on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, talking about Detty December and all these many aspects of it. So I did not understand, and we did a video warning you guys about Detty December. So I did not understand all the going back to Lagos and complaining. Like, people were complaining so bitterly. Like, on their first day, like, literally just landing at the airport. Oh my God, it's so hot. Oh, people were complaining so bitterly, and I'm like, you just arrived. You literally just arrived. And also, you already know what this is about. Like, you already know what the program is. So what is the complaint about? But anyways, it's fine. We are all entitled to, our complaints. But yeah, that was the first one for me. So it's just like a lot of complaints. People complaining about this, people complaining about that. But at the same time, the clubs were full. The lounges were full. Obi's house was full. All the shops were full. The shops of all the Nigerian designer people. It was full. The streets were full. The traffic was crazy. So, I don't know. I do not know. Anyways, if you have the second one.
The second thing is a lot of people complaining that the food was spicy. I don't know what you're expecting if you're going to a tropical country. We have spices. That's why we were colonized. I think that's self-explanatory if you're going to Nigeria. Like, So I don't know. Nigerian food is always going to be spicy. There are literally sauces made out of pepper, like not hot sauce. It's not just hot sauce that was synthesized in the lab. Like,
just pepper.
As in, if you ask me what I miss about Nigeria, is going to Ojo Eleba to eat pepper sauce with their rice. So I don't understand why you would go to Nigeria and complain that the food, everything is spicy. The people are spicy. Everything comes as spice.
The people are
Honestly,
spicy.
our finances are spicy. Oh gosh, that is it comes with the territory. So if you're going to another country, especially if you're not Nigerian, because I would assume that it's non-Nigerians that would be having these complaints. But
No,
if
it's
you're going to another
Nigerians.
country, just the IJGBs, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you're a watered down Nigerian if you're complaining that homegrown Nigerian food is too spicy. I don't think you're Nigerian enough. Drop your Nigerianness somewhere. In fact, stop calling yourself Nigerian.
Wow,
Like
wow,
switch countries. Claim your new motherland, because no,
wow,
it's definitely not Nigeria. Because I don't know why you would say
wow,
Nigerian food is spicy. It's
wow.
not even
Okay.
spicy enough for me.
Okay. You know what? Honestly, I don't think
I
it
could
was fair for.
relocate back to Nigeria for spicy food.
I don't think it was fair for you to have even taken this point because if you guys know the way if he eats pepper, honestly, it's scary. Like it's concerning. It's very concerning.
Mm,
I'm just gonna move on from that. The third one, this one's not really a
okay.
complaint, but the third one was like I feel like all the outfits were very nice.
It's
All
an
the outfits were
acknowledgement.
yeah. This one is like a note. It's like a small note. All the outfits were very nice. Everybody was nicely, was nicely naked. Those that were naked were very naked. I was very nice. I really liked it. And it seemed to be this because like people will wear like so many different outfits for all the different events, and I really liked it. I liked a lot of the outfits, even the ones that seemed tacky. I still just kind of liked it. Um, I'm,
Yeah,
I see that the IGGBs were like making a point to patronize the Nigerian brands. I like that.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
They are after all
yeah.
the target audience. So, anyways,
Yeah, no, that was very nice. Yeah, I think it was
yeah,
nice. The makeup, the brands they patronize, especially for the like very popular faces that we saw. I think it's
yeah,
nice. It does put like Nigeria. I just want to say side notes that there was this lady of another race saying that she's trying to put people on to Nigerian brands. And all the comments on TikTok were like, everybody already knew those brands. We did not ask you. We did not ask you. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I digress. Okay, so the next one is
on that iffy
complaints. Yeah.
before we move on, I feel like
Yeah.
Nigerians were generally like very jolly people, right? So I feel like
Mm,
foreigners, different people from other different countries, they know of like our jolliness and our like just general like bubbliness, but they don't
yeah.
know the extent of our pride. They don't understand that we are a very proud, very classist people, right? Like they
Yeah.
don't. I feel like they don't know that about us because I feel like that's less known about us. As a group, we are very
Mm,
proud and very classist. So, except like you are really putting the people on, but like if you're not putting them on, Nigerians will come to your comment section to shut you down immediately. They're like
mm.
they do not play that shit. They do not. They do not play that shit. But
Yeah.
let's move on.
So the next one is about traffic. Complain about traffic and like the emergency system. So for the traffic, you are doing Detty December in Lagos. I don't know. Like, do you know research? We in that our video about like your guide. We mentioned traffic 1 million times. Honestly, that video should be titled "Guide to Traffic in Lagos." Because so why are you now complaining about traffic at this day and age?
And
Everybody knows that there's traffic in Lagos.
more importantly, my good friend, you are the
Yeah,
reason for the traffic. Like, I want you to
exactly.
remember that. It's because of you that there is traffic. So,
You've worsened whatever was there already. So stop. Like
yeah.
anytime you're coming, that should be an expert. Don't come and make a video about it. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody cares.
Like, a lot of people were
There's
crying
people
about
are
the
leaving
traffic. Like,
Lagos. How
I
you
get
see
it.
space?
Yeah, exactly.
I beg. And then the other half of it is the more important one, and this one really came to the fore because of the accident of Anthony Joshua and his two friends. May their
Yeah,
soul rest in peace. This one was
yeah,
very sad.
Very
After
sad.
the accident, you could see how they were being taken. There was no emergency vehicle present. And it just, I saw a lot of videos on it, and it's just saying the same thing we've been saying all these years. All Nigerians have complained about it. The country is in a terrible state. It has gotten worse. At the time I was a child, a dollar to naira was 150, 150 naira, and I thought that was horrible. I'm an adult now, and it's like almost 1.5 or even more. It's just insane. There are no basic social amenities. The country is depreciating, and it's just, you can see the stark contrast between these people coming back, spending this money, causing even more inflation. And I am all for tourism, but in the
Yeah,
country, they're just now the vendors are taking advantage of even the locals, because even when these
yeah,
people go back, the prices don't revert to the original price. They're still a little bit high, even though they do bring them down. So it's just, that aspect is sad. Lack of social amenities. It's like in the midst of all this enjoyment, that country is in abject poverty. The majority of the population in that
yeah,
of that country is in abject poverty, and it really is sad. Not to
yeah,
say that all countries are perfect, and all rural areas around the world, have emergency vehicles, but at least to an extent, you would expect some of them to get there. People would know CPR. The majority of Nigeria's population isn't even that educated.
yeah,
So I really do hope that while we enjoy ourselves, I don't know what to say for that country. I just hope in our lifetime that country can improve. But yeah, let's move on to the next
yeah.
one.
Um, the next one is really the complaint about the system, like the system that is Nigeria and the system that operates within Nigeria, and also the topic of begging. So I'll talk about the system first. So the system, people were mentioning it a number of things, these are things that people have complained about over the years. But
Yeah.
things like, having to bribe the police officer so that they don't give them too much hassle, having to, like, trying to do basic things and not being able to do it because there's just like unnecessary hurdles that they have to like jump through. Then people were also, oh, this one, I feel like this one particularly was a lot, or at least maybe it was just my feed. This one was particularly a lot this year. People were really complaining bitterly about begging, like people begging them, and they were saying, "Oh, it was like right from the airport. Everybody wants something, and even it's so bad that you can give somebody maybe like 1 or 2K, and they'll be like, like is this like is this all?" And some people even like demanding the process of their begging in dollars, and people are like, "Wait, what?" So I don't. To have an honest conversation about this, I mean that's a way longer conversation. But the thing I would just say is, I genuinely don't even think that Nigeria has structured itself well enough to benefit from tourism, or to benefit from this specific kind of tourism.
Type.
Ghana has done some work around it, but Nigeria, I don't know if Detty December helps us or not. Like, I'm not able to answer that question. I'm not able to say, oh, you know what, Detty December, it does well for us. Like, it contributes in this way, in that way, meaningfully. I'm not talking about Eze coming and meeting Ada in Club Quillox and taking Ada to America, and that is a help. No, I mean, the idea of Detty December helping the country move a needle in towards positive progress. I'm not able to answer if it does, if it's doing well for us or not. And I know that, I mean, generally tourism is a good thing. That's not the conversation we're having. But specifically in the Nigerian context, I don't know if it's doing well or not. Anyways, but yeah, the only thing I'm just going to say to that, to move on, because the country is in abject poverty. I feel like more than, not feel, the data is crazy. I know it's 90 something, whether 90 or 95% of the people live below the poverty line. The country is in abject poverty. And for a person that is coming to Nigeria every 2 weeks, it is not something you can really comprehend. And even for a person living in Nigeria that is not exposed to certain things, it is not something that you can comprehend. It is not something you can comprehend. The country is in extreme and abject poverty. So yes, it's not the best thing that you're coming off you're fresh off the plane of, and people are like, oh, people are with their hands out. But it should be expected, because as you're coming, they are seeing you as daddy warbucks. Like, oh, this person's coming with cash. This person's coming to enjoy themselves, and they are coming with cash, and they are coming with loose cash that they are happy to give away. And this is loose cash I need to survive. So the begging is not going to stop anytime soon. It's only going to intensify with the economic hardship intensifying. And I'm just, yeah, that's about that. I don't like. I try to shy away from topics around Nigeria on this our channel because it makes me sad and it makes me go into a rant. But I'm just gonna move on. If he has our last point, okay, please take it.
Okay. Yeah, and just to say, the inflation is very bad. The prices of things now are comparable to prices of things here abroad. So I don't even know if like,
Yeah.
so the begging you are just seeing, yeah, that's not even started. Anyway, so the last one, which is the final one, and the one we hear every year, and we don't know when they will stop, with this one, is the threat to move to Ghana. You know one thing I want to remind you of, Adese? Let me tell you one thing I want to remind you of. When Ghana failed was when they beat up Kika some years ago. Then that time they beat Kika up in Ghana.
Oh my God! Do you not forgotten that completely happened? Like, I
That
can't even
happened.
remember.
So honestly, I
Oh
feel
my
like there was a year
goodness!
when Ghana really picked up so much that it
Yes,
felt
yes,
like
yes,
what Ghana
yes,
was going to take over. But I don't know. The
yes,
next year it was like for some reason they came back. I was like,
yeah.
okay. I
Honestly,
don't
when
remember if honestly was the year Kika was beaten up. I'm just joking about that. But I feel like there was a specific year it was really great. And then people just returned back to Nigeria. I don't know what it is.
yeah, I was
But
kind of happy when
anyway,
it was Ghana. To be honest, I was kind of happy when it was Ghana because good work should be rewarded, and Ghana has been doing good work in terms of their systems, their infrastructure, all the
I
things.
don't know.
So
There were recent protests against Nigerians in Ghana last year or something. I remember seeing something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I don't know if I saw that. I think that's another thing is it will be especially because majority of the people who are doing this carrying out this culture of Dirty December are Nigerians. I know
Nigerians,
other
yeah,
African countries go back to their countries in December, but I feel like this big trend. Some people have argued that honestly Ghana started it. I'm not sure, but I feel like the current trend is being carried out heavily by Nigerians. The whole
yeah,
clubbing, partying till daybreak, like insane amounts of partying is being all
yeah,
the festivals. So I feel like because of how the industry has grown, it will be really hard to then move that industry. I don't know if you know this Tracy who just opened a new club. I think it's called
yeah. I
FOMO.
know
It's
her.
like,
Yeah, I
do
know
you
her.
expect a business person like that is setting up a business and hoping to benefit from Dirty December, that is pulling this, American club people that come and make
Yeah,
appearances,
yeah,
all those club owners, Pretty Man Gibbs,
yeah,
that there's so many clubs, 245 with the dancing
yeah,
mermaids. Do you really think they're
yeah.
going to move their businesses to Ghana? I don't
I
think
guess
so. So
not.
that's why
I guess not.
I feel like that threat is dead on arrival. So let's dead it. If you guys want to enjoy the Dirty December better, honestly, let's try to help that country grow
Every
so that
year
at least
we're going to Ghana. We're going to Ghana. We're going to Ghana next year. Go
we
to
are not
Ghana.
going to
Go
Ghana.
to
And
Ghana.
we are not going anywhere. And I just want to, drop small thing for Davido. I know he said that Dirty December was not that dirty. Are you sure it's not because you are married now? You now
Oh
did real
God.
marriage.
Oh
Maybe
dear
that's the reason.
God.
Because
Oh
I
my
think for the people that
goodness.
really, it was still a groove. It was still groovy. So Davido, I don't agree with you on that one. I still enjoyed watching Snapchat, so I don't enjoy. But I'm not going
Wow.
to Ghana next year. We are still here.
Wow. Okay, people. That is all. That is all our complaints about your complaints. So
Yeah.
this is the end of our video. Please like, subscribe, watch our videos. Tell us what you would like to see. We're really hoping to give the channel a new face this year. If we can get our shit together. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.